Revenue increased by 150% after introduction of digital ticket. This is good to Mirupur Motigir. For here, revenue increased 150% after introduction of digital ticket because we can eliminate mistabulation or miscomputations or mishandling of revenues. This is a total revenue of BRTC. Revenue steadily increased with the introduction of digital ticket system. Of course, BRTC acquiring new buses. And this trend of increase will continue. I think definitely increase because BRTC chairman mentioned that BRTC will acquire additional buses again. So, efficient bus operation and efficient fare collection system is more important. So how to operate efficiently, how to collect money and register efficiently. Perhaps ICT ticket can contribute greatly for increase of bus fleet of BRTC. We have another accomplishment in hospital, no? Not the transportation. This is a hospital. We experimentally introduced digital ticket in the hospital. This is a entrance fee collection. Entrance fee collection also at the hospital. BSMMU. Very difficult to pronounce this. Medical university. Sorry.
Medical University.
Okay. Thank you, Secretary. This fare entrance fee collection is almost 157 times. This is Part-6 accomplishment. So, how about the future of ICT ticket system? Now our pilot project confined to these 3 pilot routes of BRTC, but as Mr. Kondo mentioned that this ICT ticket system can be used for another transport means like BRT, MRT, or even water transport or railway transport with only one single ICT ticket. So unified ticket system will be technically possible. So just confine this BRTC, but there's a big potentiality to expand to all transport means in the future. But even though technically possible, we have to solve some major problems. One of the major problems is how to distribute collected money to each transport operators correctly, based on the actual usage of passengers. This distribution system is said to be clearing system in technical terms. And what kind of clearing system is suitable in this country? This is very important. Establishment of fare clearing system is also very important. And in our project, other activity is to study how to establish what is a suitable fare clearing system in this country. But unfortunately, there is no pilot project. First of all, we have to study if it will be maybe a functional. Perhaps I cannot say that. Next, we can proceed to next stage. No? Okay. So again, I want to emphasize the benefits of ICT fare system. Time saving, improvement traffic condition, revenue assurance, multi-purpose use, improvement of operational efficiency. But I want to show one of the sample, time saving. Time saving here, this is digital ticket system, no? But still falling line because cash transaction is involved. And we need time for printing ticket from computer. But if we use ICT ticket, no cash transaction is not involved anymore, and no printing ticket. As Mr. Kondo mentioned that less than 1 second, 0.1 second transaction speed. So free, you can immediately step into the bus. By the way, at the end of this press conference, no, we have a live demo in front of in front of the hotel. Those who want to check it, it's really 0.1 second of this kind of IC ticket. Just touch it. That's all. Those who want to test, you can join this live demonstration after this press conference. And a multi-purpose use of ICT card, this is mentioned by Mr. Kondo. Not only transportation, also any other business transactions like digital money, shopping, school bus service, utility bill payment is possible with this ICT card. So our project is an initial step for future variety of application of ICT card. Even though our initial step is quite small, I hope it may be a big deal in the future with your participation and assistance and understanding. This is our overview of ICT ticket system of JICA. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Our development partner, JICA's Chief Representation of Tanka Office, and today's special guest, Dr. Takao Toda, will now address his valuable speech. As this is the 14th anniversary of diplomatic relationship between Bangladesh and Japan, so we want to give our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to JICA for their continuous support to our country. So now, I'd like to request Dr. Takao Toda to come on the podium and give his valuable speech.
Thank you. Mr. Slick, Secretary, Road Division, NOC, and Mr. Minami, Minister, Embassy of Japan, the leader from DTCA, B, and BRTC. The colleagues from Japanese excellent company such as Sony, Katahira Engineering, and Enway, and colleagues from this country and from the partner countries, journalists, friends, Assalamu alaikum, and Onek Donbat for being with us for this very interesting and intriguing session. Let us go to 2030, or maybe from the conservative side, 2045. When two economies, I mean Bangladesh and Japan, are occupying more than 15% of global economy. Bangladesh population needs more than double size of Japan, but both two are the leading economies of the global world. And probably I will be at the age of 90 if survive, and most of you here will pass away to the heaven. But some of you have, maybe including two beautiful ladies here, would have grandson or granddaughters, and they would take their grandson, granddaughter on Friday to Digital National Museum of Dhaka. What would they see? Maybe in the first room, they would see so-called coins and paper cash. And in the second room, probably they would see this sort of e-money. And what would they carry? Probably very small earring instead of bulky mobile phone nowadays we're carrying. And very small and smart and beautiful ring here. And as option, very beautiful bracelet here to talk to the world. E-money would disappear probably at the time. We can easily imagine this kind of thing. And in Dhaka, we have at least 10 MRT in the most modernized way. Maybe in Malaysian countries also provide monorails, and nobody does. And there are very few cars, electronically controlled. We are on the way to that brilliant futures. As explained by our colleagues from Japan, we are going to enjoy enormous, superficially invisible financial benefits. In case of Hong Kong, the population of which is around 7 million, they are producing money, $1.1 million by utilizing this technology, multiplied by the population of this country. You can buy one Porter Bridge within 1 month. That is the invisible money you are going to produce by applying this technology. But unfortunately, we are not sensitive enough to demonstrate the importance of this invisible potential, invisible money, which we are going to produce. That's the first point I want to mention. The second point is about the past. 5 years ago, there was nothing about any pragmatic and optimistic realizability of this idea. Around 3 years ago, some Japanese and some Bangladesh, exactly speaking, Mr. Yahagi, the president of N-Wave, and his colleague, Mr. Shahjahan, Bangladesh, they courageously embraced this idea. They started their activities from scratch, which ignites the intellectual sensitivity of Bangladeshi leaders, including the chairperson, the then chairperson of BRTC, and Bangabandhu Sikh Mujibur Rahman Medical University president, as well as Sony, technological giant of Japan. So only 2 persons from scratch, they ignited this idea, attracted stakeholders of this country and Japan. And now we are here today. Let us applaud Mr. Yahagi and where Shahjahan-san? You disappear? Maybe he is so shy to show up. But let us applaud their brilliant and courageous efforts. By saying so, I would like to come back to our near future. The project, the technical project explained by the previous presentation was intentionally very modestly designed. Our ambition is much, much wilder. Introducing this card to the BAS system is not at all our vision, as modestly touched upon. We would like to be ambitious, and we'd like to pay due respect to Bangladeshi government's leadership to realize and accelerate the bright future. Before ending this modest speech, I personally and officially want to appreciate, especially Mr. Siddiq, your enormous leadership. I don't want to explain in details what sort of red tapes existed to realize this project, but we overcome by the strong leadership of Mr. Siddiq, as well as, of course, Mr. Kader, who is now on the way to this seminar, and the leader of BRTC and the newly established very important organization, DTCB. So, by saying that, we Japanese, especially JICA, would like to stay with you to observe this brilliant, successful story. I should say that society is a living creature. That means the change would happen biologically. It's not linear. We have a very hidden and to what extent modest and sometimes invisible change for a long time period at the initial stage, and then suddenly, yes, the change shall be accelerated. Probably the coming few years would be the most exciting example of social change. Bangladesh is very much rapidly and dynamically going to ride up the ladder to the top 10 economy within 50 years. We Japanese want to be with you. Onetonga.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Mr. M.A.M. Siddiq, Secretary, Roads Division, Ministry of Communication, to come on the podium and give his valuable speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our Honorable Minister will come very soon and join us. Let me start. Chair, who is chairing the meeting, is also the doorstep of the hotel to receive our Honorable Minister. So, special guest, Mr. Hiro